YouTube! Welcome in, welcome in. Today we're gonna be watching I Tried Building AI Slop in Real Life by Ellen Pun. Please enjoy.
AI. I know you're sick of those letters because I'm absolutely done with those letters. I mean, look at all this AI slop. How am I even supposed to compete with this? It can take months to engineer a video idea, and sometimes it's not even good. But an AI slop account can rip off that idea 100 different ways in minutes, and I'm not even sure if people can tell the difference. But what if we flip?
Dude, literally, at this point, it's so hard to tell the difference. Like, hear me out. Sometimes my mom is sending me some random shorts or TikToks or however you call it. She found on Facebook. And she sends them to me, and it's like a crocheting pattern or something. And it's literally made by AI, but it's so hard to even distinguish it at this point. And I'm here sitting over like 50 minutes or something, trying to see if it's actually a real one or is it AI one. And I'm trying to explain to my mother that no, the thing you sent me ain't gonna work, it's AI. And imagine, she doesn't get it. She just doesn't want to accept it. She believes, no, it must be true, I can see it, right? It's always so hard to explain that it is not real.
Things around. Instead of AI stealing our ideas, we steal AI's ideas?
God!
All I have to do is find some slop with a couple million views, build those ideas in real life, and then rake in even more than millions of views and prove that human content is superior to AI. That's of course assuming that I can make real content that's better than AI slop content, which I mean, of course I can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Is that like a hobby horsing, but for elderly people? But it also reminds me, there is one AI slop that I would totally want in real life, and that is a jelly bed. Do you know water beds, right? Water beds were not really popular here, like at all, at any point in time. But I remember I saw them in some random kids shows in like Disney Channel or something when I was a kiddo, and I absolutely loved them. I love this idea. But then I saw AI slop getting rated, something like a jelly bed that looks exactly almost like the water bed, but it's made out of jelly. I would totally like it in real life. Is it even possible to make it? I believe no. But imagine a water bed, but you ain't gonna put the water in it, you're gonna put a jelly in it. It would work eventually, right?
So this is the first sloppy slop that caught my eye. It's a horse mobility scooter. And I don't know why, but the AI accounts seem to have a thing for horses. Like they have horse mopeds, horse motorcycles, horse robots. I think that this is probably the best version of that idea though, because your target audience will be boomers and they can't tell that it's fake. Even though the AI doesn't seem to know whether the horses are supposed to be alive or not. And I think all I need to build this is a mobility scooter and a horse. So I called a guy that you've probably seen before who knows a ton about scooters. That's right, Michael Reeves, his engineering friend Tommy Wong.
Yeah, mind the bees.
Oh my god, Tommy! Why are there so many bees in your garage? This place is awesome. You've got...
Dude, I love the bees! Do they make honey in this kind of environment? Like, can you get the bees in your home and then get honey out of them? Or is it impossible? Do they need to be in this, like, bee house or something? Oh, it's called beehive, I believe. Do they need beehive to make this? Or can they just make the honey on your wall? That would be so cool.
Everything in here! You've got a little Hello Kitty bike, you've got anime, and you've got rotten cat food.
We have a bit of a pest problem.
Okay, yeah, I see. Tommy has a mental illness that I think is called hoarding. I mean hoarding, which means he's got all the garbage that I need to make a real horse mobility scooter.
Yeah!
Is this a carousel horse?
Yeah, it's real wood and everything.
Have you ever
It
sat
looks
on this?
perfect! It looks perfect for this idea! Let's go! Does it move?
Oh! Actually just show up and break my horse?
Yeah, but okay, so Tommy, is it okay if we use this horse? Back when this horse was on a carousel, it probably had a big brass pole going right through its horse hole. But for some reason, Tommy's just had this crappy piece of wood holding it up. So I reused the mobility scooter's chair to weld up a frame with a pipe to stick the horse onto.
Oh, yeah, look, it goes right in the horse's hole now.
Let's go!
And then Tommy helped me replace the
But that horse looks like it's suffering.
Right in the horse's hole.
Look at this face. Why his mouth is open like this? The horse looks like he just wants to beg you to end his suffering.
And then Tommy helped me replace the mobility scooter's dead speed controller with a much better one.
Some senile moron used tiny 24-volt batteries when you could just use 2 LiPo batteries to get 48 volts. So this thing should go twice as fast. I don't know why they didn't think of this before.
Now me and Tommy just have to lay pipe up the horse's hole.
Now you might be thinking to yourself, but Alan, how are you supposed to steer this thing? This handlebar doesn't turn. Well, don't you worry, because me and Tommy have bypassed the entire horse and built the world's first mobility scooter with foot steering, which is great for people who want to use a mobility scooter, but their legs still work. And look at this thing. It looks way better than the AI version.
But even if it looks good and works good, it doesn't mean it'll make a good short. And also, it doesn't really work that good.
Horse mobility scooter, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! It does move!
Oh, the steering! Oh my God, the steering is really bad. It doesn't like to steer. Whoa! Oh,
But it's actually
oh,
fast!
there's no brake! Oh, there's no brake! There's no brake! I can't steer! Oh!
Give it to a random 8-year-old girl and she's gonna basically rock the entire neighborhood. She will be the star with it. Oh!
Okay, it has been about 30 minutes now. I've uploaded this short onto Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and I didn't provide any context. Like, I don't want people to watch this just to beat AI. I just want to know straight up, raw dog, if people like this more or less than the original. So I used the same description as the AI Slop and the same caption, same editing style, same length, same everything. And so far, things are looking bad. Like, it's not a good sign when the platform analytics are telling you in plain English that your video is terrible. Hey, so we noticed that you suck. Can we figure out why? Looking back on this, I think the problem is a mobility scooter needs an actual boomer to be on top of it. Otherwise, it's just a random YouTube guy on a camera.
Rob a random grandma on the street. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, all the grandmas are up to any side quest you can give them. Like grandmas like this everywhere, only here. I don't know. But if you're gonna ask them anything, they probably gonna do it. Just for like a random lore or something.
Carousel horse. Like, the idea just doesn't come together otherwise. So right now we're at 2,000 views on YouTube and Instagram and 400 views on TikTok. This is probably not gonna get over 1 million views. So like, whatever idea I steal next has got to be something I can build as visually close to the original Slop as possible. But before that, I've got to tell you about the sponsor of this video, Upside.
Yeah!
I was collecting points on this fast food app that will remain unnamed, but then my account crashed and I lost all of my points. This is a true story, but now I've got Upside,
which is a free app that gives you extra cash back on your everyday purchases.
you can even get cash back on gas for you and your car.
There's no confusing point system, no digital coupons. It's actual money that you can transfer straight to your bank account. This is a pizza place by me with a 28% cashback offer. And that's cashback on top of any cashback or rewards you're already getting with your credit card. Just claim the offer in the app, pay for it with a credit card like normal, and follow the next steps in the app to get paid. There's over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app.
Upside's given back over $1 billion to its users so far. To find out how much you could earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code AlanPan to get an extra.
How did this app earn the money this way? Do they take like a really small amount of the money to themselves? How does it work? I mean, okay, I get the point that they give the money to the user, but how do the app get the money? Maybe someone knows. If yes, please explain it to me. I never got this kind of ideas.
Extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. It helps support the channel, and you get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas with promo code AlanPam. And thanks again to Upside for sponsoring this video.
Yeah!
Oh, look! An AI
It wasn't Vulcan in a freaking beer. Oh, why would you waste a perfect beer for this? Or maybe wait. Okay, wait. I think it's a genius idea to later on sell this beer that were used in the shoes. Hear me out. It's the extra flavor, isn't it?
Beer mug high heels. This is giving a ton of that like thanks I hate it kind of energy where it's disgusting but you can't look away. There's actually a ton of like other beer filled things in AI Slop, but for whatever reason like beer heels is definitely the hardest to not watch. So pros, I think this project actually looks very doable in real life. Honestly, the hardest part will be finding someone to model them. Cons, it has over 10 million views. So somehow I have to make something real that looks even better at being worse than this. But after some challenging attempts at combining a high heel with a beer mug, I decided this project should be 3D printed. So then I did something that would terrify even Jeff Bezos. I hired a human being to design the shoes, and then I got it printed at a brick and mortar small business.
Oh, you put them on a turntable also? That is gorgeous. How long does this take you, like man-hour-wise?
Probably 30 hours of labor.
I put clear coat on, and the clear coat didn't go well, so I just stripped the clear coat, and then all the different polishing. It became frustrating. Fucking bitch.
So thank you to Vision Miner for torturing one of your employees for an entire week to replicate something a slopsmith probably made in 3 seconds. So then I packed my bags to do a fashion photo shoot with my good friend Crescent Shay.
Alan's kidnapped me here in a foreign country and I can't escape.
She makes real fantastical clothing that looks so good it could be AI.
It's a cool concept. I mean, like, it has the hint of something that you want to put in the world, but isn't super realistic.
What do you think is in this box, Shay?
Beer shoes.
There we go.
No, these are actually really good.
And even though I had zero experience as a fashion photographer, I was still dog shit at filming fashion.
We need more foam!
What? There's a bug in there?
Also, turns out in real life, it's impossible to walk in beer shoes.
Because the top is a bit too wide, I would say.
So, this is the best I could do.
I'm not gonna say anything. We just stopped for no particular reason. No, let's keep going.
Oh yeah, I like the tilts. Nice and dynamic.
I don't actually know if I can walk. It is like a sad
I'm so sorry.
Just living my dream!
So it didn't turn out quite as clean as the AI version, but it's actually been about 30 minutes since I put this short up, and it's actually doing way better, especially on Instagram. It's already got over 20,000 views, and the reactions are exactly what I was hoping for. Some things were not meant to be created. Ain't no way to fake that kind of instant revulsion. Brilliant. I missed the person I was before I saw this. There are more weird comments than I was expecting, but I think these are mostly just like edgelords trying to be funny, and honestly, it says more about Quentin Tarantino than it does about the shoes. So I'm just gonna let these simmer. You never know, but just to be safe, I'm gonna try to build one more slop. This is one of the biggest AI slop shorts I've found. And I have no idea why. It is 61 seconds long of just this. And I'm sorry, I have questions. How are you supposed to feed these fish? Do you just piss and shit into where they live?
I think they're supposed to eat it or something, but who even created this idea? It totally reminds me of this kind of boomer stickers people had on their toilets. Exactly this kind of graphics, you know, some fishes, some aquariums on the toilet. I think my aunt used to have something like this. I think she even still has it on her toilet. Why? Why would you like a sticker on your toilet? I mean, no, sticker on a toilet could be a good thing, you know, when you think about it. You could put a random meme over there. I can imagine a meme with a cat asking you, "Are you done shitting?" or something like this, okay? It could be a good idea, but why the aquarium? Is there any logic behind it?
live? What happens when you try and flush one of these things? Nobody knows,
Yeah.
but this short still has 14 million views.
This one's gonna be hard, but hear me out. That's why it'll work. I think the other shorts might have actually been like too realistic, but if I make an aquarium toilet that looks anything like the short and works even a little bit like a toilet, people might watch that more than the AI version.
So the first problem is that toilets aren't aquariums. But
Yeah.
apparently you can make your own custom aquarium out of acrylic sheets. And lucky enough, I have an acrylic guy. Wait, I mean, I have an acrylic guy.
Yay!
Where are we gonna put this?
At first, I was a little worried because the toilet diagram I gave Davis wasn't the most detailed. But somehow he was able to turn that into a straight up Gunpla toilet kit.
This looks clean as hell.
I know you can't see it,
Yeah.
but there is an invisible toilet lying on this sheet.
So then we glued all of the acrylic sheets in the toilet kit together with this really cool
Damn.
chemical that's illegal in California. But
Why?
it's okay, because
Huh?
we actually filmed this in Texas.
You know, like
Oh.
how in cartoons they try and show things are invisible by like
Wait. I forgot about it. Every time when I hear anything about America, it's always so surprising to me. But does it really work this way that something can be legal, but then you're gonna go to like state next to each other or something, and it's gonna be randomly legal? Does it really work like this? I mean, okay, no, that's a stupid question. It works like this here with countries. Okay, never mind. Okay. Never mind. That was a stupid question. It works exactly the same here, but with countries and not states.
making them like a dotted line. That's what it looks like, a cartoon invisible toilet. This is really cool.
Now, I could have just stopped right here and put this thing in my bathroom and filled it with fish, but I am mentally ill. So next we installed a fully functional flush tank and real transparent toilet plumbing.
Yay!
Hey, that is a perfect gurgle sound.
That works.
Oh!
Yes, that works really well.
This is a real working toilet. You could poo in here and it would work, except that instead of going into the sewer, your poo would drain into the shower. That's because I rent this place, so I can't actually install the toilet where the toilet should go. And look at this. Are you seeing this? All of the parts of this toilet that flush are completely self-contained. You see this empty space outside of the flushing parts?
Yeah.
This is where the fish can live. The AI couldn't come up with this. This is human ingenuity. I'm basically a toilet genius. How does plumbing work? Jesus. So next I set up the aquarium part of the toilet with all the stuff that fish need to stay alive. I don't think this is cheating because it's very subtle. I'm just gonna add a little SpongeBob to this for engagement because kids love SpongeBob.
But just to make
You know, I had one fish in my life. And I feel like every time I'm saying this story, it gets even worse. But listen, I had one fish in my life. Her name was Żaneta. She was a bojownik czerwony, a fish type. And Żaneta had one issue. I was her owner. That was her biggest issue, basically. So one day I came back from school. I was in like 2nd grade or something. And Żaneta was not in her aquarium. She was gone. And I went to my mom and I asked her, Mom, where's Żaneta? And my mom said Żaneta is not in her aquarium for the past 2 months. She died. Listen, after that, I never had any fish. I feel like owning fishes is so responsible, you know? Because, like, listen, I have a rule when my kids are eating, I am eating as well, okay? So if I feed my kids, I also feed myself, right? But for fishes, I used to forget about Żaneta because I cannot play with her. I cannot pet her. I cannot do anything with Żaneta. The only thing I could do with Żaneta was just like sitting on my bed and keep staring at her. Nothing more. So, yeah, she got forgotten.
Absolute sure that no one would accuse me of animal abuse, I
Yeah!
found the most miserable looking, already abused fish I could, so that
Good.
living in a toilet would seem like paradise to them.
Whichever one wants freedom the most.
You know what? I think he wants to.
Oh, okay, yeah, he
Oh.
volunteered.
It was meant to be.
But even with real fish inside, it still didn't look as good as the AI Slop.
Oh, because of the
until I
lightning.
stuck some blue LED lights on
Oh.
it, and then it became fucking awesome.
There's no servant their way. It's flashed outside. That looks gorgeous. Oh, it worked. Yeah.
Hello. These shorts have been stewing for 3 weeks now, so this is as many views as they're gonna get. So on TikTok, none of my shorts got even 10,000
Oh,
views,
no.
which is especially embarrassing because I have almost 1 million followers on TikTok, and
Uh.
I guess none of them wanted to see this. On YouTube, though, things were still bad. All 3 shorts got about 80K views, which is better until you remember that the lowest number we were trying to beat was 1 million views.
Oh.
If you add all these together, it's still not even like a reasonable fraction of 1 million. But then there's Instagram. Horse mobility scooter, 90K views, not good. Aquarium toilet has almost 500K views, which would be really good if it wasn't supposed to beat 13 million views. And then there's beer mug heels with 6 million views. That
That
is a
is
certified
so
banger. That is
good.
a huge number of views for my Instagram, and at first, honestly, I was worried about where the views were coming from, but then I saw that a bunch
Yeah.
of non-perverted accounts were stealing and reposting it, so most of the views must be from normal people. And even that is still about half as many views as we needed to beat the original AI Slop. So I'm sorry, humanity, we've got to take the L on this one, but I do want to thank all of the real people that gave these shorts a fighting chance, who helped build and film and edit. I hope these guys survive the AI apocalypse. If you enjoyed this video, like it and share it with your friends. If you didn't enjoy this video, then still like it, but share it with your enemies. And either way, thank you for watching. I bet you didn't notice that this ocean behind me was AI generated. It's not
I had so much fun. Thank you for watching with me, guys. Listen. I had so much fun. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.